This movie was a surprisingly good choice for me to go see. Roofman tells the story of a former Army Ranger and struggling father, Jeffrey Manchester, who ends up having to rob McDonald's. Funny, it's McDonald's he chooses to rob. Not one, not two, but multiple McDonald's, in order to try to give his family what he wants. But then ends up getting caught, goes to prison, breaks out of prison, decides to hide in a Toys R Us, which, by the way, that is absolutely funny that you use a Toys R Us as your location of hiding out. And then he ends up meeting a divorced mother played by Kristen Dunst. And then he starts struggling with his past life and his new love affair. And that is the story of Roofman. Now, essentially, when I went and saw this trailer previously, this movie did nothing for me really at all. I'm like, you know what? This doesn't look like it's gonna be anything at all. I am so glad I was wrong. Because the premise is so simple, right? But it has such a heavy morality lesson involved with this movie. It tries to tell the fact that, yes, even the most hardest of criminals can change if given around the right amount of people. Or in this case, a loving, divorced, single mother and a church. Now, there were comedic parts in this movie. Basically, the whole comedic parts of this movie were Channing Tatum's character inside of the Toys R Us, using said Toys R Us to come up with the most comedic and creative things you can imagine. And Peter Dinklage does a great job in this movie as the Toys R Us manager. A dickhead, a rude boss. The dude just plays bad guys well. I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I've seen clips of him in Game of Thrones. He does a great job in that series too. And let's not forget Kristen Dunst in this movie as well. She plays, obviously, the single mom. And the way they two are on screen together, it works wonderfully. Now, I'm not super into, like, cheesy love angles. But as I'm getting older, weirdly enough, I'm starting to kind of appreciate it. I don't know why. Maybe it's trying to tell my brain something. I don't know. But I also love how dumb the cops are in this movie and how dumb the North Carolina State Penitentiary is in this film. Yes, Channing Tatum's character does have a particular set of skills, see where I'm going with here, that make it hard to catch him. But I mean, come on. Where were the security for this movie? I mean, it shouldn't taken that long to find this guy. I mean, yes, he went under a false name of John. But if you know what the Roofman looks like, then how in the world did the church people not understand this guy was Jeffrey? And how did Leia not find out sooner than all the way up to the final act of the movie? And the final act of the movie is where the morale part comes into play, where the tear-jerking, lovey, mushy scene comes into play. But overall, this movie, it was good. It was shockingly good. It's probably going to be the sleeper hit of the year, just based off of the concept of this movie. But I do recommend it if you're into true stories, drama, movies, and a little bit of cheesy love scenes here and there. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's my thoughts on Roofman. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to smash the video with a like and consider subscribing to the channel, and I will link some other movie reviews over here. And until the next one, guys, peace!